don't feel like plugging nothing up. Hey y'all. Whew. It has been a long day. I already know I'm going to bed early. Hey, it's gonna be an early Friday for me. I'm happy though. I'm getting back on my schedule where I wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's been a long time since I've really been able to do that. Hey y'all. Ooh, thank you. Lord. Hey. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm exhausted. We've been having early morning class, so if you've been missing us, we've been on at like 5:30 in the morning. Just so y'all know. If y'all be looking for us, that's where we be. We be up at like 5:30 in the morning having class now. And I heard folks then start setting alarms. Setting alarms so you can be up and ready for class before you go to work. Really? Bet you didn't do that in college. You was not setting no, you was setting an alarm to see how late you could be before you was really late. Mm-hmm. Gotta put these good old socks on. Hey y'all. I did not get on here to teach anything. So if you're looking for teaching, Queen, look, if they looking for teaching, not today. I did that already this morning at 5:30 or 6. Good evening, Auntie. Good evening, Queen. Good evening, everybody. Yes, I'm not teaching any. As a matter of fact, that's what kind of days be. Hey. Oh, thank you. Did anybody else have to go recover from my workout in the ring this morning? Anybody else had to go and recover? You're welcome. Ugh, I thought I put this in the trash. Guess I didn't. I'm making macaroni and honey fried chicken. Sound good. Listen, it was definitely a cage match, wasn't it, Sarah? It was some folks was not happy with me. I never seen that many tomatoes. The stamps. I'm so quick. Oh, Queen said the stamps. I'm just still thinking about the stamps. You was not playing, huh? That hit you to your soul, huh? It hurt you to you, cut you to your core. What'd you say? You hurt me bad, Circle. You hurt me real bad. Listen. Listen. You said you brought us to our knees. Hey, my dad, man. Okay, so just think about it. You guys get to get this information as a group. CERCA had to just get it. I was the only student. How you teaching yourself when you feel beat up? It's like punching yourself in the face. You know how somebody grab your hand and say, "Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself." Y'all have to realize that this God made it was just me and him. So really, I was in the classroom all by myself. So it's fun to get to hit other people. Because I've been hitting myself for a good 14 years in the head. Stop hitting yourself. Stop it. Every time I read something, I break down crying. I said, "This stupid. Why do I keep doing this to myself?" You don't gotta read it. Oh yeah, I enjoy it. And do. I had to get beat up on by myself. At least y'all get to get beat up in a group. Ooh, roasted pork chop, smothered potatoes, and sweet butter corn. Come on, Auntie, send me a plate. Y'all get to get beat up in a group. Y'all can like lean on somebody's shoulder. I used to have to just sit there and do the ugly cry in my closet by myself. There was nobody. Which toughen up, Buttercup. Shoot. Y'all get to cry on each other's shoulders. I turn to the left and turn to the right. It would. My friends didn't even want to hear what I had to say. Y'all got a whole community of people that's just as interested as you. It was just me. Listen. No baby yet. Okay. Well, we definitely gonna be praying. Babies come when they want to. Listen. Listen here. Thank you. Listen. I just be grateful though. Every time you guys leave and y'all got that, ooh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. That was for, wait a minute. Let me cover my stomach and my neck. Wait a minute. And my eye. Wait. Let me go. Somebody said, you know what? Let me go back. Let me go get my stuff together because I evidently didn't bring the right protection equipment today because I didn't cover everything else so she hit my toe. Look, you forgot your steel toe boots. You bought some canned meat, Auntie? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Auntie. It's a lot of people that's not happy with me. Just say it because of the stamps. Just put two fingers up like this if it's an emoji for that. Or you could put up your church finger. Just put up your church finger if that hurt your feelings. You said the boosters for me. Look, you over here talking about the food stamps. She like, it was the boosters. It was the boosters for me. Listen. Okay. So let you're breaking the law when you buy them. You breaking the law when you buy them. Look at you breaking the law when you buy them. Mm-hmm. You said my one church finger been up since this morning. Lord. Ooh. Who wanted to quit school today and unlearn everything you learned? Today was the day you almost put in your resignation for school. You was about to resign out of your classes today and find another school to go to. It's okay. They was like, yeah. See, I think that other school over there. I think it's a better fit for me because they don't be doing all this. I don't know what done got in the dean, but now she tiptoeing into stuff that it ain't even none of her business. Let me go clean up this kitchen before I be mad. You said I wanted to go on and drop out. You said I'm already scared for the replay. Listen here. Don't be scared. Just come on and get you some. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't about to be the only one getting beat up on. And ain't. I am not about to be the only one he be tap dancing. He ain't about to just tap dance on my head and y'all get away free. Come on, man. We in this together. Remember I said I'm not nobody leader. I'm right here on the side of y'all. So whatever I get, y'all get there too. Come on in. You ordered a little Jesus juice, honey. Oh, Lord, Auntie, you done got... Auntie Judy, you done got discombobulated listening to class and then went all the way down there. Holler. You should have went and got us some Sylvia's. You said, Auntie, you came my swinger early in the morning. Somebody said, I just woke up. It was a couple of people said, let me go brush my teeth because I just woke up. What did I walk into? What is this, man? You didn't chose. I ain't even just got out of bed. I figure if I hit y'all early in the morning, y'all be good all day. You know what I'm saying? You said needed 2 shields and some Jesus juices. Listen, at 6 o'clock, like, damn, is it too early? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Y'all horrible. Hoo-wee. You said she chose violence. Listen. So imagine getting woke up to messages like that every day between 2 and 5 o'clock in the morning. Why do y'all think I have journal upon journal upon journal upon journal of information? You said, CERCA, wake up, go to sacred text, and shut up. Okay, let me ask you a question. Who still believes that God is not in the small details? Who used to be one of the people? God is not worried about that. They be doing too much. You still feel like the people that was trying to break it down to you little by little is they was doing too much? Or do you understand that he's very specific? I be trying to tell people, but when it gets to being they can't make up their own version of Christianity and do what they want to do, then they don't want to hear about it. But who feels like this word is medicine? And medicine, real medicine, make your life better. Oh, sometimes he yelled though, Karen or Queen. Sometimes he yelled real loud. Sometimes he ain't quiet. Sometimes he real loud. Right? Because what's the use of going to the hospital if every single time you go you come out the exact same? Do you have to be baptized for salvation? At some point in time during your salvation, you should. That's so crazy. Me and my mama just talked about this morning, Miss Cunningham. And I told her, I said, these pastors be so quick to get people to the water and they don't even know why they need to be saved. Not saying don't get baptized, but you ain't even taught me nothing yet. Most of the people that got baptized before they studied under somebody for a long time so they could even understand what salvation was. They wasn't throwing them in the water as soon as they start following Paul and Peter and all of it. Y'all, I do not be playing. I can't see them words, but I can see a little piece of lint falling from the ceiling out the corner of my eye. But be squinting at these words over here. I said it's so crazy. These people don't even be knowing why they getting baptized. They tell them that they should, and that's it. They don't even know why they should. And then they instantly start telling them what they did wrong. Well, did you teach them what to do right before you put them in the water? Did you teach them not y'all bylaws, but God's laws? So even when you're not around, they know what to do, or can they only get the information from you? So then, yeah, they probably gonna mess up a lot. But I'm gonna tell you, like me as a manager, oh no, I don't like repeating myself. So I'm gonna take the time to train you correctly and walk you through every single step. Not rude, not nasty. Because if I'm rude and nasty, you're gonna be too nervous to learn it. And guess what? I'm gonna have to keep doing, coming back over here and helping you, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to take the time in the beginning to train you correctly so I know you know it. And I'm not going to make you feel bad when you don't, because I want you to feel confident so you do a good job every day. Then that make my job. I ain't got to do all that because you're an efficient employee. You're going to do what you're supposed to do, and I can sit over here and do what I'm supposed to do. You know where I practiced this at? With my children first, so I knew it worked. They was the trial basis, baby. They was who I learned it on. And then when I went into corporate America and I was put into management positions, I knew what to do. Yes, and you ain't got to keep calling me Amber, right? If you teach them correctly, managers and supervisors that always want to make somebody feel like they don't know what they're doing, guess what? That shows that you're not a good supervisor or trainer. It ain't that they stupid, it's you don't know how to train people because you're the one that taught them the job. So if it's wrong, it's because you don't know how to teach them. And I would let a manager know quickly, I'm only doing it the way you train me, so who don't know how to do it? I wrote down everything you said step by step. Isn't this what you told me? Remember, I kept stopping you saying, okay, no, what do I do next? What do I do next? So you gave me the wrong information. You're not ever going to make me feel bad about you not knowing what to do. Yeah, managers and stuff didn't do much care for me either at certain points. How you going to make me feel bad about something you told me to do if you don't get out of my face? You cannot make me feel little because you trained me. Go back to your hole. Now I ask someone else because evidently you can't teach me. So is there someone else that can teach me? Because I'm going to stay here. And is. And might be taking your job shortly. Because I can see you not management material. Your friend gave you this job. Or you didn't kiss up to the boss or something. Because you don't even do the job effectively. Mm-mm. And then I'll be in quit in 2 weeks. Because I already see where this is going. Let me get out of here. Mm-mm. And come with receipts and do. Man, I done had managers show. I'm telling you, I done had managers show up at my house. And these is multi-billion-dollar companies with collection agencies, multi-billion-dollar collection agencies we working for. And this nigga then went in my file and showed up at my house. Called my house from out. I said, how did you know where I live? Nigga. Y'all, I done been stalked by the damn police and everybody. That's why I'm full with people. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm serious. I'm telling you what I know. I done got police officers fired and everything. You better leave me alone, crazy. I do not gotta talk to you. I don't gotta date you. I don't gotta know you. Just because you saw me and you like me don't mean I gotta like you. Weirdo friends, you cross me wrong. I don't want to fool with you no more, and you want to make it like I'm doing something wrong to you. People is crazy. And it really sucks because I keep telling y'all, God be telling me stuff about people, and then they try to make it like I'm overreacting. Nigga. This is why the prophets used to be on a rock somewhere talking to the turtles. Because people going to keep on trying to act like God don't. I ask God for the truth in every situation, even if it's going to hurt my feelings. So when you talking to me, he telling me if you telling me the truth or not. Now, whether I believe him or want to hear what he have to say, two different things. But he gonna tell me the truth. It's like when somebody is you talking to somebody and they go in a roundabout answer and you keep trying to just get a straight answer and they don't give it to you and God be like, yep. Mm. And he'll just keep putting that thing in your stomach like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, baby. So other than the stamps, from class today, what was something that you learned? Even in the reading that we did, it's not that kind of reading. In the stuff, the words that not a reading because we don't do readings over here, but we read earlier in a certain book, the book of Zebulun. And what did you learn from his experience? Anybody learn anything from his experience? Make it clear. Come on now. Watching from the sidelines is a sin. Ooh, no one. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, thank you, sweetie. Listen here. Answering when you ask anything. Huh? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You sit and watch somebody do a crime and you don't do nothing about it, you don't say nothing. You said, yep, watching from the sidelines is a sin. Dang, both of y'all. Oh, hold on to your honor and know that God sees everything. Come on, you ain't got to cut up. His compassion outweighed his hard in the end. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait a minute. You don't want to be wrapped up in no one else seeing that part. And don't. I can sin by being a partaker. Yes. That the word snitch and rat is from Satan. Ooh. Mm-mm. If you see something, say something. My daughter rewatched and she is mind blown that we are judged on thoughts. Oh, tell my niecey poo, come on in, girl. Oh. Mm. What about it's a lot of people that sick because of the way that they think and the things that they did to other people, and that's why their kids is sick too. Be a leader, not a follower. What about that? That didn't make you think about either your life or other people that you know. You said, let me go watch, cause this is mm-mm. Sick because of your thoughts. Come on. Who remembers it was one of Joseph's brothers that told us, whatever you use to sin against God, that is the thing. Is he the one that slept with his mom, with his stepmama, with his brother baby mama, with his brother mama or sister mama? Reuben, yeah. He waited till she was, yeah. It was either Reuben or Simeon. I can't remember which one, but whichever one it was. He's the one that said, oh, I was sick in my loins for 7 months. And if my daddy, the very man that I wronged, ooh, wait a minute. Let's talk about that real quick. I'm not teaching today, but let's look at this. Okay, so you know how everybody don't care about Sneaky Lincoln? What if what happened to Reuben happened to every person that participated in cheating with someone that is already with someone else? Remember, God told him, if your daddy didn't forgive you, I was going to let you die. Because the daddy is the person he's seeing, because he climbed in his daddy's wife's bed. So what if your life, because you went and slept with somebody's husband or wife, was in the person's hands that they was married to? And if they didn't forgive you, God was going to let you die, and it wasn't going to be no sweat off their back. I had an affair in 2009 and had cervical cancer in 2010. Baby, I know you not lying. I told you it's a lot of men walking around here with prostate stuff because they cheat on their wife. It's not a game. And the same thing with vaginal cancer and ovarian cancer. And it's true. And it's not saying all, but a lot of them. Breast cancer, all kinds of stuff. It's a true statement. 100. With my favorite cousin, she always say she was with me when she's not. I stopped messing with them trees. Come on now. What would you do though? If the person you don't care about offending and you think it's a hee ha ha sneaking with a person, what if God let you know that that person had their life in their hands, and if they don't forgive you for the way that they tore up their family, you out of here. What happens to your kids? What happens to your mama? All because you wanted to slip and dip and think it's funny to be with somebody, because guess what? God ain't really changed all that much. Snapped. It's always somebody gonna lose their life in this triangle. Still think it's cute to go be messing with somebody else's husband or wife? Ain't that scary? Y'all don't think that's scary? You said, "Ooh, I got a whole Tyler Perry story to tell about that." Let's, honey, this is why I say the Bible is medicine, because it teaches you. Who now thinks that the Bible teaches you what to do and what not to do, other than love thy neighbor and all of that? Tell me, God ain't specific about the stuff that goes on. Do I need my gear right now? You safe, boo boo. Look here, you safe. I ain't teaching. We just rehearsing, not rehearsing. We going over reviewing today's class. We reviewing today's class to see what you learned and what you didn't learn today. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure my own sins are covered. Can't be in someone else's mess. Who realized you don't have time to know who saved and who ain't, because you got so many issues you thought you was okay with that you got to go back and run that list back. You don't even care who at church. You, girl, I do not have time. Don't tell me nothing about her. I don't even want to listen. You used to be able to sit and hear the church gossip. Now you're like, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Listen. Now y'all see why I be like, I don't care, because you just don't know the sin for that. So that's why you going to go do it. But who's understanding that you can go out and bust some heads yourself with just the message we had today? With the lesson we had today, you could bust a whole bunch of folks down and be saying, yeah, they over there smoking and drinking. And they over there partying. Well, auntie, grandma, Reverend Biscuit. Can I holler at you for a minute? Can you want to read something with me? Because do you see this going around over here anywhere? It ain't nobody in here doing none of this stuff, is it, at the church? We don't got this kind of stuff over here, do we? The church ain't buying riding lawnmowers from the people that's... Is they... Oh, you said throat chop. You said, yep, Ezra got me all the way together. It's not worth it. Listen here. Them 12 patriarchs will get you together too. The brothers of Joseph, baby, it's going to tell you about your raggedy family members. It's going to tell you about your raggedy self. It's... If you take your time and go through these stories, y'all, they are... Who thinks these stories are mind-blowing? And feel like if you could have got a hold to this 20 years ago, 30, 40, 15, 10 years ago, your life would be very, very different. I asked them to show me the scripture. That's what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Don't go starting trouble. That's what they do. We're going to be the opposite. You said with your raggedy self. Listen here. Ooh. Do I save the teachings? Yes, we have over 700 videos on YouTube under the live tab of CERCA TROVA 22. You can go all the way back to the beginning when the room didn't look nothing like this. They made me get my office together. This was going to be the last room that I did in my house because I had just moved here. And they made me do this room before I did anything else. And as a matter of fact, I never really got to anything else after this room, because this room takes up everything. This room and the stuff that's supposed to be here is now taking up my living room, this closet, my whole dining room area, my room, outside, and the thing underneath. Because it's not just one desk in here. Y'all know the lovely L desk that everybody got? It's two of them connected together right here. And there's enough stuff to cover the whole bottom and the whole top of it all. And I've been finding places to stick stuff for over a year now. So, yeah. You'll go back. It's not gonna look. It's us. It's me. It's us. It's gonna change, but you'll see the gradual change. You'll get to see the updates as they come along. Cause it was books all on the floor, and there is still books on the floor. Ain't nothing changed. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Listen, let me tell y'all this. Now y'all see why it was easy for me to walk away from certain situations and I didn't care what nobody said. It was church people that used to tell me that I did not have to do all this. You do too much reading. God is not. It probably is, auntie. It probably is. Somewhere where all of his sons probably lived or something or went by there. Excuse me. It make your decision real easy now, don't it? After reading this stuff that we read. Study the show. Now y'all see why I have so many books. Because now when I study this, I want to study more about that. I want to understand more. I want to go deeper than that. You know what I mean? And as you can see, just looking up a word can change that whole scripture or your understanding of it and what it means to you. This is why we go through in depth and in detail. And some people might think we're doing too much. But the Bible has now become your favorite book. You used to walk past your Bible and be like, oh, I'll read it tomorrow. Oh, I'll read it in the morning. Now, you carry it around with you everywhere you go. Got it on your phone, on your iPad, got it on your extra phone. It's on the TV. It's on the kitchen TV. You get your... If you ain't listening to it, you're watching it. Come on. You said better than any soaps. Come on, Mama C Drama. So if anyone offers you free stamps free of charge, does that count? No, it doesn't. No, it does not count. It's a gift to you. It's no, for real. That I said that. I said, now if someone takes their and they buy you something, that's different. But you petitioning for that or, soliciting, yeah. Right. Like if somebody say, auntie, I just want to bless you. Because you whatever. Yes. Right, Queen. They coming. That's different. Because then it's just like how you do me, auntie. I don't ask. You just, whatever you gonna send, you just send it. It's the same thing. They coming. But God will make it to where you don't even need them. I promise you he will. Oh, not fine. Where is Isabel? Come get your cousin. She over here having a whole hissy fit. Surprised it wasn't 15 ends in there. She said, fine. Listen here. Oh, Isabel, where are you? Come get your cousin. Because I didn't have me a drink too. I can't be responsible. She might get a whooping today. Hell. All the damn tomatoes she been done. Go get him a stick. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Queen of Everybody already know. They said Queen acted up. Queen! Everybody already know. Hilarious. Look, they said Queen of Color. Oh, they're acting up. Everybody already know. Girl, that is funny. She said, let me go get in this Dutch chair. I'm going to go over here and sit down. Hilarious. Oh. Listen, it's crazy that a lot of us have never met in person, but we know each other's personalities so well you would not know that we have not known each other for years. That's crazy. Most of us ain't never even met in person, but we know if we on the other side who talking about a comment they say. Y'all need to go on and get that game. Who said it? We should play it here. Oh, I think I still got. We might have to play that game one time. And y'all just gonna have to write the answers. We're gonna have to play kind of like a reverse version. Come on, Miss Michelle. Listen, thank you, Mr. Vern. This is the thing. So, with learning what you learned today, yeah, we supposed to be doing one here shortly before the snow come in. I don't know where we gonna be. I'm trying to figure it out. Listen. Yes, I'm just trying to figure out where we gonna do it at. Oh, before it get too crazy. I already know I'm going to bed early. That's why I came on here. Because I'm grateful. God has been letting me go to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's been so long since we started this that I have not been able to go to bed and be able to get up at 3:30 and 2:30 in the morning. So it's been nice going to bed at like 7 o'clock. 6:30, I'll be in the bed 7 o'clock, y'all. Hey, bro. It is early, but I get to get up 2, 3 o'clock. And I didn't have 3 hours of study before I come on here. Yep, that's how I'm able to get on at 5. If I've been up since 3, that means I done read, I done did my devotional. Did I pick up package? Is it packages on tea? No, ma'am. Honestly, I had to wait for my other phone to come today until 12. And then I had to run to the med store for a minute. I was so sad. I said, listen, I only got a little money. What y'all got on sale? I had to go to the pharmacy. And I had to see what kind of over-the-counter medicines they had on sale. I couldn't even get what I really wanted. I said, well, how about this here? And I only get $49.99. What y'all got? $37.99 for 3 point. Yep, I think I can do that. He said, how many you want? I felt like old boy. Remember, he said 1. He said, okay, a slab of ribs. He said no. He said, no, a rib plate. He said, no, 1 rib. No, I want 1 rib. That's how I felt today going to the store. Y'all like, Pookie. I just want 1. The man said, I felt like Pookie today. He said, you want 1 rib? Just 1. Not a plate, not a slab, just 1. It hurt my heart. And then you gonna put it in that bag. Don't put it in the damn bag. Give me the damn thing. What are you doing? Trying to embarrass me? Just give it to me. Stop it. Listen here. Don't put it in a little. We do not need all of it. Is you trying to be funny? It's people walking there like this. My bag about this. It's about this big. And he gonna staple it close. Give me this. Get out this damn stove. Listen here, Queen. Ooh, listen here. Oh, God. You'll not embarrass me like that again. I'm gonna wait. And I just saw. Okay, OT. Thank you. Listen. said I just ain't got it today. Which I got? Let me see this little list here. Shoot. God know I'm telling the truth. You know. Hell, I can show you the receipt. Said this stupid. Well. You do what you gotta do. Don't they? Don't they? You got to act ugly. You said it's just embarrassing. It is. Very. Folks in there like, yeah, let me. I'm like, well, we'll just have yeah. This. Girl, what you just said? Big old bag with that little. Give me my stuff. Miss Duncan said, you talk about Pookie, and my husband is literally watching New Jack City in there in the other room right now. I can see in y'all house. Look at that, Miss Duncan. Because that's about how I was feeling. I'm telling you. And I didn't have no lotion on my feet. I did not have no lotion on my feet. It was bad. It was real. It was real bad. I didn't have no lotion, and my toes ain't done it too. Lord Jesus, my hair, I just put some stuff in it, so it was up in a bun, looking crazy. Listen, it's just one of those days. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. I said, you gotta stop doing this. Don't come out like this. You need to do better. Listen, I was kicking rocks and dust. Both. You said that was me the other day, T, for real. Yes, Miss Unique, they do. Ashley in the Star, it was. And I just went in there and got my little stomach came on out. There she go right there. Come get your cousin, Isabel. We over here throwing a fit. We didn't have to put in a chair. Oh, y'all see me sweating? This ain't gonna work. Y'all seen that? Now do y'all see why I don't never wear shirts with arms on them? Don't nobody want to be doing this. Do y'all see this mess? And my belly button wet too. I'm about to go change my shirt. This is why I'll never have on no in this. Y'all think I'll be, look at this. I'm just sitting here talking. Y'all think I'll be playing. It's a real, I'm a whole sweaty furnace. Give me a second. Told y'all. Hold on, I got to give me some more juice too. Y'all just gonna hold off a second. No, I just be hot. Listen, I'm going through menopause for real. At any given moment, it just be hot. For no reason. Give me a minute. Please and thank you. And then y'all think I be trying to, listen, I be trying to cool off. I can't put nothing on these arms, and my stomach this is the hardest part of my body right here. Yeah, I'll be about to, listen, you can't wait for menopause until you wake up in a whole, you hot, but your whole bed is freezing, and you got to do that 4 times in a night. Listen, I like to sleep peacefully. That's one of the main reasons I be up in the middle of the night now. Because I got to change my clothes. Ain't nobody got time for this stupid stuff. You said 6. I'm telling you. Listen. Ugh. My cousin said, I'm going to just start keeping some extra clothes on the side of the bed, on the nightstand, like 3 pairs of drawers and a shirt. It just, everything I need just right there. I'm just keep it right there. It's smart. Because you ain't about to do nothing but do this. It just, but then it's cold. You don't want to lay on the cold thing. You ain't about to, listen here. Thank God I sleep in that bed by myself. Because then whoever it was, I wouldn't be able to roll over out of the wet spot. So I would have to sleep in the wet spot, which would mean I would have to get up and get another blanket, or either in the middle of the night blow dry the bed. One of the two. Because there's a whole chalk outline of me on this bed completely soaked. Ooh, well, go ahead, honey. I don't know. I started having kids early. Maybe that got something to do with it. I don't know. But, baby, no, the women in my family be starting menopause at 27. They started early. 27, 28, they're premenopausal. All jokes aside. Some of the women, by the time they're 35, they didn't already had all their stuff snatched out. I got a mattress protector. I got 2 of them. That don't stop my bed from being wet. My auntie sent me cooling when I sweat both of them out. You started in your 30s, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Everybody different. And I'm about to be 44. My son will be 27. So, and my baby factory been closed for 20 years. So it's about time. I mean, I ain't sad about it at all. I'm just saying, understanding how to keep your body cool. Oh, I can't wait. I got my cooling suit on. Don't you see it? This is the ventilation section right here. This right here and this right here is my ventilation. What long as this area is ventilated and this area is ventilated, I'm good. I don't be just wearing crop tops. I don't care that this stomach is fat. I don't want a big old sweaty spot right here and right here. I don't care. I don't want that. I don't want to do that. And then y'all just see my arms too. I just got out the tub. That's stupid. I ain't got time to be changing my clothes no 20 times a day. I'm not about to do that. I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all. I'm okay with getting older though. I want y'all to know that. I messed up my other, what's the name? I'm about to show y'all. But I messed it up. I'm so sad. So I should have put the clear in front, and you can't really see it, but that's Africa in there, and it's a really good black copy of it. But I shouldn't have put it on the brown because it was like a tan color. Y'all see this? You can't even, maybe you can see it a little bit in there. Y'all see it? It makes me so sad because you can't really see it the way that I wanted you to be able to see it. But that's Africa in there, right? And then, of course, you know, he's real green in places, it's real dry in places, right? And then there's places where it's, you know, whatever. But y'all know I had to put that glow in the dark on the back. But it chunked up a little bit, but this whole thing glows on the back. So at nighttime when I come in here, and of course I'm sitting towards the window, right? So at nighttime when I come in here, you can kind of see the glow in the dark layer right there. I still ain't sanded it or nothing. But at nighttime when I come in here, it'll be glowing in the dark. So this is going to end up being one of our book stands too. I'm sad because I should have put the clear layer, and I did, but I should have did the green or something else on the back of it. I don't know, but it's going to work out. I'm not really worried about it, but I'm sad because I had printed these pictures years ago, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do there. So it kind of makes me a little sad. You got something for me? If it's something I can put on the wall, I have space. It just won't be able to go in here. That's what I'm going to say. If it's something I can put on the wall, I got space in the hallway. Because that's our, what do you call it? I have an art gallery in the hallway of all my WOIU drawings that people have done and all of that. So if it's something that can go on the wall, oh, okay, well, you can send it. I got wall space. I don't have like storage space anymore. You said what we need to make a box cover for a precious book in it. For what? For that? Y'all, I just be doing stuff. I promise I do. That's I'm the, what do you call it? The abstract artist type person. I throw some splatter paint or something on there real quick. Like, it just depends on how I feel. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. This class earlier today, excuse me. I need to put some water in there. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm happy that y'all enjoy class, y'all. Because for real, we joking, we play. But everything that we are learning right now is helping us learn to live the way God wants us to live. And this is why in the Bible he says, come and learn of me, right? But people try to make you churchy. They don't try to teach you about God and his ways and his statutes. It's whatever the organization does and how they do things and not God's way. Because a lot of times, a lot of the stuff that they be teaching contradicts everything God say, which is scary. Who's seeing that as you read? No, we still haven't done it yet. Auntie over here now. Mm-hmm. I made me a breakfast sandwich this morning with some Italian bread. I had that bread bowl, but I done ate the soup. So I just cut the top off of it and sliced it down. Y'all, thank you. Listen here. I had 6 pieces of bacon and 2 fried eggs in the middle of some Italian bread with some mayonnaise. It was so fire. Just greedy. You made soup for dinner. Ooh, listen. It's about to be chili time. That Italian bread was so crispy too, and like, oh, it was good. Yes. A hood sandwich, honey. It was good though. It looked all gourmet though. Cause you gotta think it was, if you take the bread bowl, right? It's Italian bread. It's just Italian bread in a bowl. So I cut the top off, and then I made my slices about this thick, but you know, I had browned them in that butter, baby. Woo, shoot. You said you need 8 to 10. Uh-oh. French bread, listen. Make you a sandwich out of some French bread for breakfast, baby, and toast that side like in the butter, it'll change your whole sandwich. You doing gumbo tomorrow? Oh, that sounds good too. I really like that y'all foodies like me. I really, because people be like, you talk about food all day, because I love food. I'm always looking at recipes. I'm always thinking about something I can eat next. We having a fish fry tonight, see? That's what I'm talking about. We food people over here. We don't care about that food, and eat food and be married. Do I eat oatmeal? Yeah. Love oatmeal with some butter and some, listen. But I eat grits, rice for breakfast, oatmeal, cream of wheat, all of it. And do. I'm from the my mama used to fry chicken for breakfast. For real. This was when she would make fried potatoes, fried chicken legs, eggs, biscuits. And this is what we ate for breakfast. Not all the time, but and yeah. And cream of wheat, yep. Listen, that's how my mama and them cook. Making pork tenderloins with scalloped potatoes. Ooh, yes. Green beans. Yes. Sarah, we was talking about we think you might be able to burn. And I think it's the thing, shrimp and grits. Yeah. We ate rice for breakfast. My mama would make, see, I'm about to see how country y'all is. Who know about putting cheese in your sweet rice to make it creamy? Who know about that? American cheese in your sweet rice. After you put the butter and sugar in there, you put 2 slices in there and mix it up. Listen. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, honey. Listen here. Turn your whole breakfast sweet rice all the way up. It make it so, oh my God. Listen, make your sweet rice. If you eat sweet, some people don't eat sweet rice. Your butter and sugar rice, you know. And then right when it's done, listen, you take 2 pieces of American, depending on how much rice. Yep, they used to make it on Sundays. Sure did. That's when she used to make it too. Oh, it's so good. Listen, that's Midwest. It is. Yes, honey. We used to love when 1 slice of American cheese, depending on how big. My mommy was probably making a pot of rice about this big, you know. So she'll make it sweet, and then she'll throw them 2 pieces of cheese in there and whip it up real good. Oh my God. It changes the whole, and you can't even really taste the cheese. You cannot taste the cheese. It just do something to the consistency of that dang rice that with the sugar and the butter. Oh my God. Oh my God. It do something too. Listen. So other people say they do it with grits. So y'all already know what I'm talking about. That cheese on top of your sweet grits with the butter and the sugar, baby. It changed the whole game. Ooh. And yeah, hot water cornbread in the night. Listen. Our breakfasts used to be, I used to love when my mom used to cook like that. Ooh, Jesus. That's how you know you about to go watch some Saturday morning cartoons and get back in the bed. She cooked that meal when y'all wasn't going nowhere. Your mama would do sharp cheddar over pound bread. I never had that. I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, we eat with our fingers too. Yeah, you was taking the chicken and stopping up that rice. You didn't need no spoon. Take your egg and dip it in there and grab. Listen. Now, my mama, I couldn't let my mama catch me doing that. But when she wasn't in there, you better use a spoon and a fork. And my mama, you better not, she ain't playing that. Because she was going to be, you know. But when she wasn't there, we... Lick it out the bowl. Let my mama see you lick a bowl. She gonna pop your butt. My mama wanted us to be, no elbows on the table. Baby, you couldn't smack. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Right now. That whole people getting on here and smacking while they eat, I cannot watch that mess. It makes me furious. My kids, they got slapped in the mouth. If I can hear you chewing, you get hit in your mouth. So I don't know when it became cute to smack and let everybody see all your food in your mouth. But that drives me batty. I don't even like talking to people on the phone like they smack when they eat. I gotta get off. And it's a whole phobia for that. Did y'all know that? My daughter told me what it was called. They got a name for it. It's a real thing. Like I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, Jesus. I just pass. Once I see they chewing, I go on and get on. I don't even fool with it because I'm going to be mad. I might want to see what you eating. But if you start smacking like that, I just move on. You done messed it up for me. You done messed it up. You got the phobia. It's a real name for it. Is it mesophobia? Whatever it's called. Yes, baby. It makes me angry too. I'll be ready to strangle you and knock your plate on the floor. You want to eat like an animal? Get down like... Listen here. Y'all want to see CERCA get mad? Listen. You want to eat like an animal, I'm about to slap this plate on the floor and you eat it like an animal. Because you sound like a dog eating out that bowl. Oh, Jesus, help me. Listen here. That's why I'm going to eat with people. Because I'll be sitting there trying to eat and I won't be able to eat. I'll just be looking like that. Because it's like magnified in my ears. It's like, oh God. Oh, Jesus, help me. Like, God, please help me, because, oh, Jesus, please. Oh, God. No. I don't go out to eat with people. Listen, I do not go out to eat with people, and don't. Not unless I know how you eat. And if you rude when you ordering, I don't go out to eat with you. If you real snappy like somebody's supposed to be serving you, oh no, you can't go nowhere with me. I'm very nice to my servers. I treat them really well. I compliment them the whole time they're serving me. Unless they rude and nasty, and then I'm just not going to eat here. But baby, if you one of them rude people that's going to be snapping and trying to talk to somebody like you got an attitude, well, no, you can't go eat with me. I was a waitress for 25 plus years, and Lord have mercy. And I know it's been some spit in somebody's drink. They bread and fell on the floor or something. But no, not really, but I know. Oh, I know. You're not about to be rude and nasty, and they got to bring me my food. Yes, baby. Sarah, listen. Yeah, why would you want to be nasty to the person that is about to go in there? You can't see them making your food. You ain't never seen Color Purple. I be thinking when they do that, they ain't never seen Color Purple. Or The Help. Them two movies right there should tell you how you need to treat people. Or The Help, baby. Color Purple or The Help. That should teach you how to not talk crazy to the people that's gonna be making your food. And y'all want to talk crazy to people. Crazy. I have cousins that when we was in high school, they worked at places like Whataburger, Burger King, McDonald's. And if a person came through the line and they could hear that that person was being mean to the person at the first window, they would take they. Now, of course, I heard about this later after we was grown or old. Once they didn't work there no more. I got brothers, and extended family that took the people's buns and rubbed them in between they crack. Took one of they pubic hairs and put it on their sandwich. Took they beef patty and smacked it on the ground and rubbed it around and picked it up and put it back. I'm telling y'all the truth. They was kids, teenagers doing it, but be me. I'm trying to tell you what I know. And this was on the West Coast too. In Arizona. These niggas, like, God never let me get hired in no fast food. I tried. He would never let me get on. But you said we did it. I'm telling you. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you was eating, Queen. I'm sorry. No, I'm telling you the truth. Spitting the drinks. That's why I understand why people be trying to. I do not be mean to the people that's making my food. My cousins taught me early, 15, 16, 17 years old. I be nice. Ooh, Miss Lucille said, yep, I worked in fast food and saw them do it all. Look, dropping food on the floor and putting it back on the plate. I'm trying to tell you. Sprinkle some Parmesan cheese for my scalp. Oh! Not the dandruff! Oh my God. See? Oh my God. Now that's a first. That's a first. But think about it. If you meet, baby, some dandruff. Queen. And y'all be wanting to treat people, trying to be online and treat people bad? Are you crazy? Listen. Listen. You said they still do it in AZ. I believe it. Listen. They do it everywhere. Listen. That's why I really don't go out. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. That's why I don't go out to eat for real. That's why I just be like, I be trying to make my food. And I'm gonna be honest. Remember the Spanish place I told you I was getting? The last time I got food from there was a big long hair, straight black hair in my rice. I pulled it out like this, and it just kept going. I was like, what? I just threw the whole in the trash. I said, God dang it. That's why I ain't. When the consumers were nasty, they get nasty treatment. I'm telling you. And this didn't happen at black restaurants everywhere I went. It didn't matter. But, yep, that's why I just quit eating out. No. He said I would be mad. Yeah, I was. Because that's my favorite Spanish place. That's the only place I eat from. And I know anything can happen. You know? But that's the first time that happened. And guess what? That's the first time that I went and I picked it up there in the place. And I was the only black person in there. I normally order it to the house, but I went there to get it. And that was the first time that happened. And I was all the way home. Sad. Yeah, because it was my favorite part. just be all messed up out here. It sucks. Listen. All right. So let me ask you a question. Y'all know I'm gonna keep asking about this class because I just be wanting to make sure y'all pay attention. So what was the part of Zebulun that stuck out to you the most? And I know some people got this question earlier, but I'm gonna ask it again. If you got a chance to go back and do the rewatch, or if you got a chance to be in class earlier today, in the reading that we read, the scripture that we read, what stood out to you as to what Zebulun was saying to his kids and his grandkids? Does anybody remember what didn't happen to Zebulun? He didn't get sick. And who else didn't? His kids. But his brother's kids got sick. And his brothers was sick. And he said it was all because of what they did to Joseph. Now, his brothers had to go down to Egypt because they was broke and starving. He didn't have to go. You remember, he was blessed. That the brothers got beat on, got their shoes took from them, and all of that. He didn't have to. He didn't have to go beg for no food or nothing from Joseph. He had it. It was the other brothers that didn't have anything. He was catching fish and helping others, feeding other people. So it never said he had to worry about no food, but them brothers did. And get this, he ate. Excuse me. After they did what they did to Joseph, they went and ate. Remember, he didn't eat. But now they was scrambling and begging for their food, and he was cool. He had enough to give to everybody else. Tell me that's not crazy. Not Joseph, his brother Zebulun. Mm-hmm. He was also the first to build a boat. Yep. Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. He was still willing to be in service. Ain't it so crazy that people now think if you blessed, that means you don't gotta do nothing? When God said, blessed are the people that serve others. Ooh, yeah. It was a real good class, y'all. And I'm not just saying that because I taught it. I'm saying it was good for me too. Because it make you think about people's lives, like a lot of people around you. Don't it make you think about different stuff in your life? Yeah, it make you think about stuff you done did to people. Because who saw, it said, whatever level of, who was blown away to know that whatever level of compassion that you have for other people, that's your cap that God got for you. You said, was I a blessing to my parents? Oh, yes, that was a good question. Yeah. So whatever level you cap people off at with forgiveness, for compassion, for all of that, that's your cap. I ain't worried about them. They should have got something. I ain't worried about you. You should have. God, didn't he? He said whatever level of compassion you have for other people, that's your cap. So God is not going to give you 75% compassion and you only give out 30. Still don't care about what happens to them. They should have, and if they would have, that's your level of compassion. I didn't tell them to go get on drugs. I didn't tell them to become an alcoholic. I didn't tell her to go and quit her job. She did that because she wanted to. I said, oh, okay. You said, fine. Wait, but what about stocking up? Stocking up on what? Oh, that's different, y'all. No. No. I'm talking about in your everyday life. Joseph could not have stocked up and fed Israel if he didn't do what he was supposed to do. But I'm saying, whatever your level of compassion is for people right now, that's storage. That's something completely different. You know what God tell you to do when the time comes. If he tell you to give or not give or whatever, I don't know. He gonna let you know with that. But I'm just saying, on an everyday level right now, like I said, listen, ain't that scary though? It make you rethink about having a little bit more compassion for other people that might not be in the situation you in, don't it? It ain't so snappy when you realize that's all the compassion you gonna get. Yes, ma'am, Miss Coach. It changed your whole mind about being a little bit nicer to people. You said I gotta go back and watch. It's good. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh. What you I'm looking for Coach. She said she had a question. Coach, do you remember me telling you that it just depends on who interpreted it? Sometimes it's a typo and whatever else. It just depends on the timeline that they do it in. Those are the minor things that I just kind of look over, because it just depends on who edited it and what calendar they was using and where it came from. So that stuff I just look for all the facts that be right there together. You know what I'm saying? Because you got one of them might have came from the Syriac, and then the other one might have came from the Coptic. So then they're on different calendars and that whole thing. So then you just, because that's like Ethiopians are what, 7 years ahead of us or behind us or whatever. So if somebody was to interpret it in their year, it might look like it was 7 years behind us, but it's really the same year. So it just depends on the calendar, and if it's the Coptic, if it's this, if it's that, what calendar they was on, and all of that stuff. All of that stuff plays a part in it. I just be getting the roundabout information out of, and that's why I said I can't remember if I read, because the Syriac version or the version that might have came from Turkey or wherever it is, and then the Egyptian version, they might have variances a little bit. But if you went and watched the Ninth Gate, did y'all go and watch the Ninth Gate last year when we watched that? Or earlier this year? I can't remember. I know it was around that time. And y'all remember it was 9 books, I think, and all 9 books was the exact same book. But in each one of them, it was just minor details that was different. Y'all remember? But those were the clues to something else. That still hasn't changed. That's a real thing. So I just be looking at it like that. Same book, but depending on who edited it or who did what, it be. Because you're going to see this in different versions, but that's why it shows where it came from, when they got it, and so forth. Yeah. And see, the Christian folks, oh, it don't line up. Well, neither do your Bible, because Revelation should be somewhere at the beginning, seeing as how he wrote. But never mind. We just gonna, oh, okay. Okay, we just gonna throw that in. All right, okay, never mind. You know, like the Bible's not in order anyway. The Bible you have ain't in order. What do you mean? This is not a timeline. King James put it together. Mark, Matthew, Luke, Acts. It's all the same story, just from another person's point of view. It's literally the same story over and over and over. Do y'all realize that? That 5 books of the New Testament is just the same story from a different person's point of view. It was a whole bunch of, where the other 72 disciple stories at? The 12 turned into 72, didn't it? Wasn't it 72 disciples after that whole issue? So where they stories at? Whoever Bar Jonah and Simon Bar Jonah, and where they stories at? Oh, we know where they at. They over here in the Apocrypha. That's how you know when they be saying, oh, so. Well, they was writing down everything. God told them to record it. Right there, it was more disciples made. Where they stories at? They was walking with Jesus too. They was around Jesus, and it was other people that had encounters with Jesus. You don't think they wrote down about meeting the Son of Man? I mean, the Son of God? Really? Oh. And it said he went out into the world, so then there should be records of him. Nuts. Crazy. Like, what? It even mentions the book of Enoch. That's not even in there. It mentions all these other books. The book of this and the book of the Judges, and not the book we have. A different one. Listen. Ooh, Tasia. Did they go on and leave? They went on and left. They don't even come to my house. They must have put an X on my door in the spirit. After them 2 left here the last time, baby, I have not had no more visitors from anybody from the Mormon church, from the Jehovah Witness. Ain't nobody came over here. Listen, they don't come over here no more. They just, and they be at other people's apartments. They just won't come over here. They don't come over here. They won't. Go ahead, Krista. And then I put a Bible out. I said, well, let's study. You right? Hold on. What you got? I said, wait a minute now. I want to make sure we all on the same page. Hold on. Let me go get my watchtower little deal here. I think that's the one. Is this it? It might not be this one. You're not supposed to. I can't tell you what to do in your house, but you're not supposed to. I can't tell you what to do, though. I ain't gonna lie. I used to have one, but they say, I mean, it's scriptures about it, but you know, the church didn't made it okay, so. I think it's my other little Bible, not this one. Give me a second, family. It's this one. Is this it? I think it is that one. It's one in, no, because this is a prayer book. It's one of these little old ones. It's gotta be this one. It's this one. But yeah, you're not supposed to. It's scriptures in the Bible. A holly tree. Y'all remember when we read in where is that? I gotta be. This Bible from 1885, 1881. 1881. I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere. But I got one. I just don't know where it's at. And I don't do it to offend them. I just be trying to put them on game. Let's study for real. Come on. I study with anybody. Y'all know that. I study with Satanists. I'm going to study with everybody. Because I can't tell you about God if I don't know what you read. And I'm going to offend you before I can get to you. So I know who Joseph Smith is. That's why I told you I used to have a Book of Mormon. I used to have all kind of books in here. I had the Jehovah's Witness. I got the Watchtower. I used to get all of it. So when you come sit down, we going to have something to talk about. I'm going to talk about what you want to talk about. Then we going to talk about what I want to talk about. And by that time, you're going to be ready to go and you're not coming back. For sure. If you in religion, you ain't coming back. My family had trees too, y'all. I used to have trees too. You hear me? It's your personal conviction. Are you worshiping? Hey. Come on, Ty, that part. Because you offend people. Well, can I tell you something? Sometimes when you first get a lot of knowledge, you're very zealous and you want to go and you want to share. I went through the rejection of that as well, right? But also, sometimes people everybody ain't going, nephew. Everybody ain't going. Everybody ain't going. And y'all have to remember that. Thank you. There's a wide road where it's a lot of people. And there is a very skinny road where you got to turn to the side to let somebody go past you. And you might not see a lot of people over there. It's called the narrow road, right? The Bible says the people that's going to heaven is on the what? On the narrow road. And it's not a lot of people on that side. He said, but in the broad way, everybody over there. So if you're starting to feel like you're seeing less and less people, you're talking to less and less people, it's being longer times in between when people is coming to your house, and when you seeing them, then it might be signifying that you on the narrow road. But go look up the scripture about the narrow road while I go pee. And yes, I got wine, so I'm doing it. Go look up the scripture and tell me where it is. Thank you, please. Please for me. I'm not telling you, I'm asking. And we'll read that about the narrow road. Listen. So if it's been got real quiet and real not a lot of people around there, then you know what's going on, don't you? I did get my new little baby today. And I think this might not hurt my phone, which I think I got green. So we got our business phone, and I got me a regular phone. Now, this then turned into the business phone, but I had to give me a little doo-wop for me. So, this is what we got here. Now I don't have to worry about losing my phone and everything being destroyed, and we don't have access to... No, because remember, I was stranded in Indiana. I was stranded in Indiana. Matthew 7. Thank you. So I had to get, yeah, I was stranded. I didn't have no access to my money. I didn't, and if I go and we go on these meet and greets, I can't have that. And everything for our business is in there. No, it's not even smart for me to do that. Yes. So, I mean, I'm new to it. I ain't had to have two phones in a long time, but I guess that's the thing now. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot it was time to take my medicine. I almost missed it. Excuse me. I had to take my medicine. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we've been on here an hour and 30. It was, I forgot it was time to take my medicine. I forgot. Whoo-wee. I forgot all about it. That's why I feel better now. All right. Can I ask y'all a question? When them people come in here and be talking about being in sober of mind, and I start talking a little crazy to them, do y'all just be like, Lord Jesus? Huh? Every time somebody come in here talking about being sober, and it's always the church people. As soon as they say we drink Jesus juice, so they know that I got my meds, they talk about being in sober of mind, and then I have to bust them down about them pills in their closet and in their purse at church. Sister, you said you got a headache. I got something in my purse for it. Meet me in the bathroom. So you're dealing drugs at the church. Because those are narcotics, honey. And then every time you see her, she got a headache or an ache or a pain. What drug dealer? The usher? Because you didn't handle no Tylenol. You said, and they leave after that. Ain't asked the Lord for a bit of help. Why you didn't wait till the prayer line after church? Call one of the ministers to you. They said that they supposed to be laying hands on you. They better not come in here messing with me. All right. We at Matthew 7. Thank you to those that went and looked this up for me, y'all, because I don't be remembering where it's at. I just be knowing the scriptures or even a little part of it. All right. Can we go to Matthew 7? I'm in easy read right now. Can we go to Matthew 7 and 12? We might as well read this down. We gonna read 12 through 28. I said I wasn't teaching nothing. Y'all tricked me, niggas. I said I wasn't gonna teach. See how y'all do? Y'all stay around long enough, y'all know I'm go pull up something. You think you slick. You can't force me into teaching. You can't do it. Damn it. Now go to Matthew 7. Sucks. Even when I try not to teach, it's gonna happen. I don't like it. I be trying to chill. Dang. I said, now look, I should have known it. I'm gonna quit getting on here when I say I'm not. That's the only way I'm not gonna be able to teach is if I don't get on here. Y'all be tricking me. This how I end up working 13 years worth of Sundays in a year and a half. That's why I've been taking my PTO though too. I don't give a damn. I've been taking my PTO in half. I've been taking my PTO. Y'all tricks me. Yes, that's why I've been getting on so early. So I can have more of my day. Because I be needing to do stuff, y'all. And sometimes, if we do 6 to 7 hours on here, when I get off after those 4 hours, y'all, I'll be exhausted. But then you got to think, I start getting calls. I just haven't really been able to handle my business. And like stuff in my house just be getting just crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Like my clothes be piling up. Because I just be too tired. And I don't want all of that. I need to keep my feng shui my stuff because then I start to feel closed in and I can't do that. Ooh. Or like even just sitting and coloring. I brought my coloring book in here. Oh. So I ain't worked on much. But y'all remember I used to be able to get a whole picture done in a day. Even when I was still doing this. I just had to do my closet. But I got some more of him done. You see, but I used to be able to do one of these in a whole day. In a couple hours. You know what I mean? And now it takes me like a week to do a picture. So just finding time to remember that I have to, because this stuff, it will consume your life. This will consume, because you got to think, I be thinking about reading stuff. I be thinking about stuff that we talked about. I might see something and then I say I'm not going to get on. Then I'll be like, nah, we got to talk about this. And then I get on and it be a good class. It's just I still have to remember to live outside of this. And not that I don't, but I need to do a little bit more of it. Because the world is passing me by. It's passing y'all by too somewhat. But I do enjoy being here. And can I be honest? All the gifts that I've received, the help, I'm grateful for it all, right? Right. That's why I've been doing like my little art pieces and stuff, just trying to do other stuff that don't have to do with nothing else but just creativity, because that is what brings me back down. Okay, 1, the biggest gift that y'all could ever give me has been y'all growth in y'all relationships with Christ. Like the fact that y'all want to know God's way, and that you all are actually applying the things that you are learning here, and to know that y'all lives are changing, not just y'all lives, y'all changing the communities around y'all. Y'all teaching this stuff to my nieces and nephews, my great nieces and nephews, my grandmas. It's grandmas now that are getting to read stuff that they never read. Y'all requesting information. Y'all sharing with y'all family. Not everybody is saying no. I know this because y'all write me about people that might want to be interested, or they want to come in the community, or they say, oh, this person brought me here and whatever else. So I know y'all sharing. Y'all ain't sitting on it. Y'all not trying to act like y'all know more than everybody. Like, do you want to learn this? Oh my God, it will change your life. So when I see y'all growing and I see y'all, yep, been preaching to my friend and she got her first Bible. Yep. Come on, baby. And yeah. Okay, let's talk about it. Who downloaded The Gates of Hell and read that? Like parents that have young children or grandkids? Did y'all get through The Gates of Hell? It's a real short book. Did y'all even start reading that? You read that in a whole weekend. Couldn't put it down. I told you it was good. My son, 19-year-old, just emailed you for his own copy of the OTP. Come on in. Well, I ain't checked no emails today. That's what I'll be doing that Saturday in the morning. I've been putting my stuff on the timer. You missed that class. You believe sacred text? Uh-huh. No, nephew. You can download it. It's real good though. You need to get it. It's by Brian Stewart with a W. Not Stewart with a U. Stewart with a W. You can download it on Google Books, I think, for free. So for the people that did read it, you're going to reread it because it was good. It was. I mean, and if you got friends that got kids, Antoinette, or your nieces and nephews, your sisters and brothers need, and girlfriends need to be reading it too. So for those of you that did read it, what stood out to you the most? Hey, Carisha. The Gates of Hell. If you have children under 18 and you buying video games and different things, you went to the library and printed out Mary's Life Story. Oh, good job. Come on now. I told y'all before I had the money to buy the books, I was printing all of it. Everything on sacred. Did nobody try the kids' behavior? Oh, that nobody tied the kids' behavior to the toys. Come on now. That the creatures is right underneath the ground, but the workers couldn't see them moving. Come on. What about y'all? Yep, you and your son can read it together. What y'all got over here? Did anybody over here read it? I think that YouTube is lagging. And it shouldn't be because I just have to go up on my internet. Oh, thank you, Queen. Well, Queen, you got my nephews. They can read that book. It's in their reading age. They can read that book. Brian Stewart. The behaviors of the people were tied to the unseen, and it's not always out in the open. Come on now. Listen, parents. It's a short read too. It ain't even no long nothing. It's real good. You can download it today. You love how it incorporated the spiritual world and the physical. Come on now. But tell me that's not around us everywhere. Did y'all not, for those that read it, did y'all not see the toys we talked about? We ain't gonna spoil it for the people that didn't, but the toys we talked about, the hoo-hoo toys, didn't you just see that all the way in your mind? And y'all know that they came out right after that book came out? Because I read that book in like 1994, 1995, and they came out in like 1996, 1997. Because I had just had my son. You said y'all making me want to go print this book too. It's real good, Miss Renee. Auntie, it's real good. Listen. Between that, he came to set the captives free, and a few other books that we've read, you cannot tell me that you are not rethinking everything you see on TV. Yes. Yeah, I told you I used to be nice to my dogs. I put them on that side and put them behind pillows and cover them up all nice. I was always scared of my dogs. At nighttime, Peas in the Parlor is a real one too. I was just thinking more on like the how they be programming our kids. Ooh, Greenland was good too. That movie take your emotions every. Did y'all see they coming out with an I Am Legend too? Yep. And from what I saw, the world was at war. And it's coming out, I think, next April, around the time when that damn thing's supposed to be flying close to our atmosphere. I think next April is supposed to come out. Right after old boy gonna be over there in that temple, probably. I think it's next April. Is that when it is, John? Next April? I think around the time that that comet thing's supposed to be in our atmosphere is around the time the movie come out. I think. Yep. Right after Easter. Or Ishtar's holiday. Yes. Well, yeah, Will Smith. And the other lady. The lady, she was in the trailer. The lady that found him and kept him alive or whatever, she's the first part of the trailer. Yep. Oh, Jesus. Listen. I'm just gonna say this, family. It's been real. Brick Star November 1st. Ain't that what they said? Brick Star November 1st? Bricks goes into effect November 1st. Right? Don't bricks go into effect November 1st? How many days is that from now? About 9, 10? The financial banking center, system that's going to bankrupt America. That bankrupted America already as to why our money ain't worth nothing nowhere. No more. 2 years ago, we talked about it not being no money, and now they done redid all your Walmart. Who was that told us in Texas Walmart's got the pay with your palm now? Didn't somebody tell us Texas and they Walmarts? They just added that. I don't know who it was because we get 1,000 people here all the time. But somebody just let us know they Walmarts. And, well, I know they got them at Whole Foods, but somebody said Texas Walmart's got them, I think. Somebody's Walmart just got them. Mm-hmm. But they haven't been moving y'all Walmarts around? And they closed out in banks. Did y'all see how many banks they've been closing? That's gonna be closing before November 1st and then after. Because they're not gonna need them. Two Walmarts closing in Atlanta. They closing them too. Your new assignment is helping your niece and your nephew. Okay. So many stores have to. Yep. Most regular registers are self-gone. Self-checks everywhere. And we know that because they're going to know at this time it's probably going to be armed guards walking around the grocery store. And they're going to be the ones scanning the basket to see if you stole. Tootie, where you live? Wait a minute. She said Target locking all their stuff behind glass doors and Uh. Everybody notice? And the gate locks behind you once you're in. Oh, the shopping cart scan your things. Harlem Target left. Wow. Mm. Listen, I hope y'all got your stuff so we can be in the house. See, this is the thing. You might have to go out, right? You might have to go out, but the less you have to go out for, the better. Cause them lines gonna be stupid once they tell people we can't go outside or whatever is about to happen. So everybody gonna be trying to rush and rush and rush and rush and trample and find places to park. You don't want to be in that. At the end of every cashier, there's a little gate. Really? They added that a few weeks ago. Mm. 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 When have you ever seen this much security in a grocery store? Walmart, you can't even go back out the end without the thing going off. It'll sound an alarm if you try to go out the end and they ain't open, or if you. Hmm. All I'm gonna say is this, family. Yeah. So with that, these glasses, I don't know if it's my Jesus juice or the glasses, but this is why I don't drink and drive, because a nigga can't see. It would not be good. Y'all have armed guards in some of the food stores in Maryland. It's about to be armed guards in all the stores. Who watched The Thief in the Night? Who watched The Thief in the Night? Wasn't it armed guards in those grocery stores? That don't look like what's going on in our life right now, and that came out in the 60s or the 70s? When they was scanning their hand trying to get through the... That don't... Think about it. At that time, Walmart superstores were not a thing. At that time, Walmart didn't have food in it unless it was at the front of the thing or some chips or something. They didn't have super Walmarts. That's why I was scared. I remember super Walmarts got to Arizona in 1998, 1999. The first one that I saw was on 75th and Thomas, or 83rd and Thomas, or Indian School, one of them. Where is the Walmart at? Over there, but what used to be what's the name mall? They didn't change the name of it to something else, but it's over there by 75th. Okay. By Encanto, over there. That was the first Walmart supercenter I had ever seen. Desert Sky. Yeah, but it didn't used to be called that. It used to be called something else before Desert Sky. It wasn't called that before. It was called something else, and I cannot remember the name of that. West Ridge Mall. Was it West Ridge Mall? Did it used to be called West Ridge Mall or something like that? Yeah, West Ridge. I'm like, it wasn't called Desert Sky. They changed it to that. But when I was going there riding the bus from the school that I shouldn't have been riding the bus from or getting dropped off to go sit in the food court and did. I was bad. Thank you, God, for good kids. But then I found out they used to be jipping too. and to get off the bus like they've been at school all day. When they was in high school, they would literally get off that bus and act like they've been at school all day, and they've been gone from the time they were supposed to be on their way to the time they tell me all their secrets now. They're bad. But anyway, so you think about that movie. That movie came out late 60s, early 70s. 72 or something. There were no super Walmart, super Targets. Stores, they didn't have the car and all of that in one store. All those stores were separate. Those stores, for me, I did not see them until 1998, 1999 is like the first time I started seeing them. So, 20 years prior to that, that movie told us that when these type of stores are around, excuse me, you're going to have to start paying with your hand. And it's going to be like a militant type grocery shopping experience. And now, all these years later, 40 years later, we'll say, what's happening? Do y'all see how One Stop Shop is a setup now? We used to be happy about One Stop Shop. One Stop Shop is going to have all the same people in the same area, and ain't nobody going to be able to be spread out because you can go one place and get everything you need. You can get your car fixed, you can get your medicine, you can get your food, you can get your clothes, you can get everything. You don't need to be anywhere else outside of this place. Convenience is now about to be our trap. We done got so sophisticated, and that's below me. I won't be doing that. I'm gonna have someone do it for me. Like, I don't do that kind of work. Like, oh my god, no. Right? Niggas in other countries is straight because they never quit doing it. They know how to build a house out of the mud under the tree, dig a chimney, go find some berries and make a whole soup, catch a wild bird and cook it whole in a pot with some water from the river and sleep on a rock bed and go to bed chilling. And they can do all that in one day. We can't even build a damn fire without a match and some lighter fluid. And better damn have some match, whatever you call that, charcoal. Match like charcoal, because you damn near can't start a fire with that. Being had all the food tasting like lighter fluid. And charcoal fumes. Am I lying? How you start your fire? Or you got a gas grill? Yes or no? Okay, you know. Okay. Not you, Miss Dusty. But I'm sure most of these people in here, one of the main reasons God told me to start gardening is so that I would know how long it would take me to get my food. If we have to come to a time where there's nothing in the grocery store and we have seeds and we have different things, So if you started gardening in the last 2 years and you never gardened before, tell me you didn't learn a lot. They are. They are. They are. Mm-hmm. Change you. Yeah. Because we so used to just going to the grocery store. You don't have to worry about what time you plan and having a farmer's almanac and all of that so you can know if it's going to be a frost after this time. We didn't ever have to know about none of that. In the drive-through, right? You don't have to do none of that. So, A Little House on the Prairie, good show to watch. any of them old shows where you had to see what time they had to get up in order to be ready for the whole day, that's a good thing. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. I need to go get my thing. The temperature must have been dropped. Oh, I could just turn this good old heat on. I don't be wanting to leave it on though, because we got all these boots in here. But that weather, the temperature didn't drop now. I feel like, Grandma, let me close this, keep some of this wind out of here, this cold air coming through there. Let me pull them curtains. That's how I'm feeling about right now. Like, ooh, I might have to go get me some winter curtains. My grandma and them used to have them, and now I see what they did. Goodness gracious. Y'all know about winter curtains? The spring curtains and the winter curtains? Yes. Or is I'm too old? Maybe that's just... Uh-huh. These ain't even thin though, but dang. I'm gonna have to go and get me some winter curtains, honey. And put some winter curtains up in here, because goodness gracious. But nah, for real, that's a good thing to have, and they have them all the time at the Goodwill. You said yes, mine are up now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Winter curtains they're heavier, and the weaving is different. So, like in the spring, you want the air to flow through, and in the summer, the fresh air. But in the winter, you don't want that cold air. You got to think, these people back in the day was building their own houses or had to live in, places that were drafty and whatever else. They didn't have no heat running through no vents. They was probably using a potbelly stove to heat most of the house. So they had winter curtains, and those curtains were made heavier to keep the cold breeze that might be seeping through the windows. It would keep it kind of isolated just right behind that curtain, or divert it so it wasn't just blowing in. They save on your energy bill. They do. They do. They do. And they have them at Goodwill all the time, because they not cheap. They are not cheap. So if you can find some at Goodwill or something like that, go on and get you some and wash them up. You can dye them your colors. Get you some of that fabric dye. You can dye them the colors of your whatever, but you ain't got to go spend a lot now. All this DIY, take them off them hooks and take that stuff up and pop that open and put you some brackets in there and put them on you however you're going to have to do it. They're very, very expensive now. They always been very expensive. That's why those women either used to make them, or when they bought them, they kept them for years and years and years and years. They took care of them. Mm-hmm. You said there's markdown fabric at Joann's and Hobby Lobby. Thank you. So, yeah, but especially if you live in a drafty place or a colder area, gotta have winter curtains. You made yours? See? So there's somebody, do you make them for other people? Look, do we got any seamstress in here that want to be open to making people winter curtains? Y'all want, because I'm sure it's going to be some people. Okay, I'm saying if you, there you go. Okay, Miss Adams, well, come on in. You said no, they too much work for you. We got some young seamstress in here. Not saying that, oh, I'm saying we got some folks that want to make some curtains. I learned something new or figure out a new thing. Then here we go. If you don't know your soil, you will be sad. That's true. Right. And when your frost come and all of that, I'm gonna have to make me some. Mom taught me one by hand. Yeah, that's how my grandma made her curtains too. One of them did. One of them sewed with a machine, and the other one she made quilts and everything. Everything was by hand. They'll be very costly to make. Oh, okay. Well then, buy y'all some then. Go to the Goodwill. Go to the Goodwill and rehab them. Listen, go to the Goodwill. I told y'all where I would go, and that's where I'm probably gonna go. That's where I'm going to get mine, and I'm gonna rehab them. I'm gonna go get me some of them good old grommets and cut me some holes and bust them bad babies down. Now I know how to do that. It'll be cheaper to purchase. Okay. Yes, baby. Y'all winter blankets, young ladies that got babies that don't like to stay under the cover and won't keep their pajamas on. If you don't want to spend all the money on heated mattress pads, go to the Goodwill and go get some of them old school heated blankets. They always work. The old ones work. These new ones, you put them in the washer and dryer, it ain't happening. Ain't nothing going on. Go find some of them and put them under your kids' sheet and keep it on low. You will not have to worry about them kids getting sick and all of that because it'll stay at a certain temperature in there. Even if they then kicked all their socks off and took their shirt off and whatever else little kids do while they sleep. And you won't have to have your bill so high because those things heat the room up too. Mm-hmm. So you can go to the Goodwill. You found a heater's map. Yeah, I mean, if you want to spend the money, but if you got 4-5 kids and you ain't got a lot of money, yeah, you put that heated. You can do it for your bed. You put the heated blanket under your, like, you can put it under your mattress pad or whatever. I always put mine right under the sheet though, above the mattress pad, under the sheet, and then you can turn it up or down. Mm-hmm. And it'll that, like that being on will keep your room even at a temperature because it's heating up the bed, but it's putting that heat out everywhere. And you don't have to have the heat so high. Everybody already got one of those in their bed because, and you can put like a cloth mattress pad for the kids over it or whatever, like a waterproof sheet or whatever. You can do all of that, but it'll keep that bed warm so they're not getting in a cold bed. Hmm. And if you got a husband or a wife, you can find the ones that's two-sided. So if they hot, they sleep hot, or you sleep cold, or whatever. There you go. Y'all used to wrap bricks to heat the bed and put them on a thing and put them in that little bed warmer thing and take it over the sheets like this. Hmm. That's a good idea, though. Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, that's stuff we gonna have to look into. But they always have like the really heavy blankets that you can launder them at the laundromat if you don't want to take them to your house and then take them. But you're gonna want some heavy blankets just in case they cut the power because these little cute blankets. Just think about how it feels in your house when you wake up and you didn't know it was gonna be cold in the morning. Imagine that times 15 because it's always colder in the house than it is outside. Because the wind and stuff changes the temperature. But y'all ain't never walked in an abandoned house that ain't had no power or nothing in it, or, been sitting. It's colder in that house most times than it is outside. So just think about your house not having no heat for 10 days. You said facts. That's my house. Listen, that happened to you when Texas lost power. So you have to be thinking about that. It's going to be colder in your house than it is outside. So if it's 17 below outside, then it's probably a good 20 below in your house. If there's no power. Once everybody stop moving around and there ain't no body heat generating nothing, what you gonna do? So the easier thing is, if you got to put the kids in the bed together, the heavier the sheets, that body heat is going to stay trapped under there. Or even if they sleeping in their own bed, whatever. But you gonna want, everybody going to be going to huddle together to stay warm. So then you need heavy blankets to trap that heat in so you can sleep comfortably. Now, you might still get up to a chilly house, but that's why we got these, or a chilly tent. We don't know what's going to happen. But we got our wood blankets, we got a sleeping bag, we got our wood burning stoves, we got our solar stoves, we got our butane stoves, you know. And be like, oh, what are you going to do? You can't travel with all that stuff. You don't know what's going to happen, and quit talking crazy. You're just mad because we getting our stuff. Because God can allow us to move all of our stuff if that's what he want us to do. We at least we got it to go. We got it to go. You said a tent in the house to sleep for build up heat. See, and we got tents for that too. Exactly. But we got wood burning stoves. Who knew here? Let me show you. I'm gonna pull this out. Hold on. I might not be able to help. Let's see. Ooh, speaking of heat, I need to turn mine on. That temperature drop drastic. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Damn. Oh. So this is the flap for your tent. You cut the hole here for this good old pipe that's down in here and stick that through there so that you don't kill yourself and everybody else in there. It's got the Velcro on it to keep the rain and whatnot out. But this is so everybody don't die. Now you got to buy this separate. But it's got the Velcro for the roof of the tent there. And then I will cut a hole here. And then this flap will go down and over and over and over like that. But it's going to keep out the rain. And it's heat resistant. This is the cloth. The fire resistant cloth that you can sit it on. You open it up and sit it on there. I got this on Amazon too. Yeah. Because if you got this and you got to be outside, it got to go out. You got to have the ventilation. So you put this on the inside and the outside of the tent. You cut the hole to match your pipes. And then you can put it in the middle of your tent to heat. I do not like being cold. See, y'all be thinking about this kind of stuff. This stuff I be thinking about. Okay, so wait a minute. Because, yeah, I can't. All right, let me. Right? Oh, shoot. tilt this down. I ain't about to do all that. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I don't feel like it today. Can y'all see it? Okay. Here we go. Right here. Okay. Now y'all get to see. All right. We'll burn the stove. Exhibit A, the lid. I can stoke my fire through here. And I can cook on the top of this bad boy. So I can remove this, stoke my fire, and put a pot up here. Heat up a kettle or whatever I'm going to do. That's the lid. All my pipes and stuff is in here. I'm not taking them all out. But all the pipes is in there, y'all see. And then, this particular version, not all of them are like this. Okay? But mine has a door too. So I can stoke the fire this way as well. Right? And it has two little grill pads in here and all of this. But this is a part of the letting the steam out pipe and all of that. They got all the other stuff. Now, CERCA, of course, added some extra stuff. Like this good old tape you see right here. Because I got grandkids and young kids. So this will wrap your pipe so don't nobody get burnt. It's like the heat wrap. It's like big, thick rope. But you wrap this around this. And so nobody gets burned. Like they don't run and bump up against it. This particular version also has a pull-out tray for ashes. But this is the one I got. All of them don't do that. And then it has legs. Ooh, it's heavy. I'm not going to pop them out, but they pop out. So, yes, this is on the affiliate link. And there's several versions of it. Not just this one, but I believe there's other ones too. So, this, you can put in the middle of your, I got an 8-person tent. This, as long as I have this and this, but I can also use this in my hands. Because I went and bought the window unit for like the air conditioner thing. You know, they got them pieces that are the accordion thing or the slide things. And I bought heat tape. And I'm going to wrap that and make this spout wherever it needs to be and put it out the window if I got to be in here and we can't go outside and there ain't no heat. It's a potbelly stove the same way they used to heat old houses like that. It's the same thing. I can cook on top of here and still be heating on the bottom. This one got the, you know, the barbecue rack, so they fit on this side so I can grill right on top of here. I just pull them around. I can put hot dogs, and you see the lid. It's just like the old days, right? So I put this on here. Slide this on here, right? The pipe come out this back part, but them little grill plates go right on top of here, so I can put a hamburger. If I got some foil or a little skillet or something, I can put me a tea kettle up here and heat me some water or whatever. And I'm heating up my tent or my house or whatever. So, and yes, I got to ask to chop down my wood too. Chop up my wood and too. You need to get your bread situation together. Did you miss that? All you need is pans, pumpkin. All you need is pans and YouTube and a good bread book. That's all you need. That's it. A bread book and some bread pans, and you can buy bread pans at the Goodwill. Good ones for a little or nothing. They have the long loaves. They have the short loaves. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Go on, girl. Go on and start making your bread. It's very easy. In a minute, you're gonna be making bread every day because it get addicting. Because now you don't want the store's bread because you know it don't take long to make it, and so then you don't be wanting to eat that stuff no more. Then you start making the butter to go on your bread. It just be a whole cycle. Just get trapped in. Get sucked on in, girl. Go on and get sucked in. You making some tomorrow? Oh yes. It's a wrap. Now it's about to be bread and brushes. Go on and do a bread and brush, girl. Go on and make you some bread. Sell your gourmet artisan bread and your art. Just put it all together. bread and brushes, honey. Just go on and do it. Uh-huh. Bread, butters, and butter. Your artisan butters. And listen, you might as well go on and do it. I mean, you already on there, girl. Go on and do your thing. Please don't hurt my hands. Sorry, neighbors downstairs. I'm not moving that back tonight. I'm about to go get in my bed. I'm not moving that back. I don't want to. I know they hate me downstairs. At least I don't got my kids running through here all day. That used to be the thing. It would have been 4 kids in here. I'm loud, so I love y'all. I'm about to go color. I finished freaking. Okay, wait. Put me on to something else. Have I ever thought about leaving the country? Because what's about to happen is about to be everywhere. It's gonna be on every continent, on every island, on everywhere. It's not, nobody's escaping it. So then I'll just stay where I know my lands and my work and my roads and stuff. I ain't trying to get caught up in not knowing where to run and being fell into a damn volcano. Just my luck, I being ran and jumped in the snake pit thinking I'm hiding from the people and turn around and it's alligators. I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna stay, as my cousins say, with the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. No, I better stay on over here. Y'all can run wherever y'all want to, because it's going to be over there too. I figure I just know where I'm going. I done traveled these highways and byways. If I got to get to somewhere I know where I'm at. Now, everybody else, you do what you want. You hear me? You do what you want. Not CERCA. Not CERCA. Listen. Being ran up in there with the crazies because you can't read the language. And they don't know it's Now everybody do what they want to do, but I know these United States highways and byways. I done traveled them up and down and side to side. That I know. You can't take me to Italy, and that ain't gonna work. I'm in the United States. I don't want to go nowhere. No, thank you. I love y'all. I'm about to go. About to go find me something to eat and get in this bed. Good night. I hope y'all have an amazing evening. And we probably have class tomorrow. I'm probably about to color. Listen, I gotta put my soaps up too. Don't. Oh, wait a minute. Look at how cool these look. They did an amazing job on these soaps. They have some of the coolest patterns and they smell so good. Ooh. Balanced soap coat, y'all. This is Passion Note and Florida Breeze. That smells good. A sunshine citrus. Yeah, I might use one of these in the morning. I know she said these are survival soaps. These are survival soaps. Yeah, Balanced Soap Co. right there. I know it's backwards. Balanced Soap Co. That's what it's called. Ooh. I'm supposed to wait for the end of the world. Well, it's end of the world right now. Maybe it won't hurt if I just use one. I got all these different soaps. I got soaps that smell like oatmeal and honey. Y'all keep me spoiled. If God ever send a Mrs. CERCA, I can smell different every day. Every day. 3 or 4 times a day. Thank you, y'all. I still got soap that I received last year that I might have used one time, and I put it in a Ziploc bag, dried it out, because I didn't want it to get... I don't know what God doing. He just keep on stacking all them smell goods and stuff up. I don't remember exactly who sent it. Please don't be angry at me. I need to do a soap video. And will. And will. It's gonna be my hands though. It ain't gonna be nothing else. That's all it's gonna be. That's all I got for y'all. Mm-mm. People be in the shower washing their hair, and I ain't made it there yet. I be in slip the nip or something. Be like, damn it. Nope. I don't know how they be editing in there without showing themselves, but I ain't good enough with these cameras just yet. I'll wait on that. Mm-mm. That's a setup. Yes, no. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. I ain't even playing with that. Uh-uh. Listen. No, no. That'd be too much for me. I just be thinking people be doing too much. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can I see them as a shampoo too? Probably. They smell good. Oh, who remembers me saying that if you got a relaxer, you might want to go ahead and go natural? Or get you some locks or something, because it ain't going to be no hair products. Did y'all see they about to stop selling relaxers? I was waiting on somebody to ask. It smells so good, Queen. They about to quit selling relaxers. They about to quit selling them, girls. Y'all better get your cream crack while you can. They about to ban the sale of straighteners. That's for white folks too. Y'all be getting y'all hair, getting a straightener on y'all hair. A chemical straightener. It ain't gonna be none for y'all either. It's for everybody. Everybody about to be walking around here looking a little nappy head. Those kinks ain't coming out, honey, without that straightening. They not. I didn't comb white people's hair before. I know what goes on. I did. Mm-hmm. And they get they get the straightener for their perm on there. It's the same thing. But they sure did it. It was wherever my phone is. They about to ban the sale of hair straighteners, period. Wow. It was in USA Today. USA Today. Because the FDA has proposed a rule banning formaldehyde and other formaldehyde releasing chemicals from being used in smoothing and straightening products sold. A proposed ruling filed from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration could ban means bans on some chemical hair smoothing and straightening products that have been linked to cancers. Relaxers. Remember I told y'all my daddy told me when I started these locks, he said it wasn't going to be no products. You better get used to looking at the hair I gave you. And I was like, wait a minute. What? And look here. It ain't even been 2 years yet, and that's exactly what's getting ready to go on. I told you, we just talked about this, about the water and using oil just to be able to get your hair together, and not, if not nothing else, water. We just talked about it, and look, it's in the news today. Yep, that's true. A green spot, sure do. Yep, sure do. It does. Yep. Turn brains green. That lie in there. And they say it's no lie, but it wouldn't straighten if it wasn't. Ain't that right, girls? Ain't that right, ladies? What is it? The sodium thioglycolate and the other one, hydro whatever. Which, yeah, I can't. It's been years since I've been in school, but y'all know the one I'm talking about. The ones if you mix them, your hair falling out in the bowl. Sodium hydrocolate. Is it? Yeah. Is it sodium hydrocolate? Sodium hydrocolate and the other one, or did I already say that? I know one of them is sodium something, and the other one is well, I skip whatever. Anyway. Mm-hmm. Yes, baby. You put both of them on there, you ain't gonna have no hair. The lies they print. Come on now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you think about it's a lot of folks. That's why I said y'all quit spending all that money on them wigs and get you something that you can manage with just water and oil. And that's it. Because it's about to get scarce around here. Because once they start using them trucks to move stuff for military stuff, they not going to be caring about no edge control and none of that. Them hair stores going to be closed. The same way they was during 2020. So whatever you need for your kids, for yourself, those are things. Don't forget about that. Ain't gonna be none of that stuff. It ain't gonna be none. There's not gonna be any gel and all of that unless you got aloe vera or them other plants that be making that gel. But if you ain't got them plants, where you getting it from? If the trucks and stuff are not moving beyond natural, exactly. But where you gonna get that stuff from if it's not in the store? Those are things to think about. Water and oil, exactly. Or you gonna have braids all the time or something. Flaxseed do make gel. I know, I saw that. I'm gonna have to get some, but it's so slimy. I don't use gel, so yeah. I use a kind of a gel, but not really like the slimy kind. Mm-mm. Like the gorilla snot stuff. Some of that stuff I can't let it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I love y'all. I'm about to go.